Yeah. Yeah, but Queen, you ready to go live? What's up? Oh, I play that. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Let me see something. Turn these shades down real quick, real quick. Is that better? Bam, we go. All right, what's going on, man? Again, happy holidays to everybody. It is 1:01 p.m. We are running a little late. Okay. All right, we on, man. What we got going on? Live chat. What we at? Who we got on here? Rob, what up with it? So far, so good. Make sure this is off. Okay. Juice Jones, what up with it? I know Doc J mad. Doc J always say I'm doing shout outs instead of preaching on the subject. I know it's gonna be what up, Lorenzo? Oh, okay, you HVAC class, we're gonna have to rewind this one, player. Man, first off, welcome everybody to the FHO Atlanta GA YouTube channel. As always, man, I try to bring you guys truth, honesty, justice, the American way. One of the things you guys know about me is that I'm straightforward. I try to bring it to you. So my disclaimers is I'm not talking. If I don't mention your name, I'm not talking about you personally. If I don't say your club, I'm not talking about your club personally. I love to have fun, but I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. I promise you that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell. That way you get all of my when I go live. You also got the super chat button, a little dollar sign. FHO could use it. We're trying to buy this new camera to get to the next level. All right. Let me see. Do I need to turn back so I know I look black as hell. Huh? Let's see what we got. If I close these blinds, y'all see my mama Christmas table? She doing her thing, ain't she? Is that better? That's a little better, huh? Okay. So who else we got? Larry Ramsey. What up with it? Chris Reynolds. What up? All right. Today's topic: co-ed MCs and female presidents. Alright, I've been doing my homework. Actually, I just got off the phone with a real good friend of mine, man, who gave me some insight on his club, which is a co-ed MC. Um, and they're doing their thing. Again, make sure you invite people out, subscribe, like the channel. Hold on. Yeah. Alright, hold on, y'all. Here we come. I know you're HVAC class. I'm trying to get to you right now, but I got to get all this stuff out. Okay. So, again, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. Don't forget the super chat button at the bottom. These donations help. Uh, these donations help me to get to the next level. All right. Okay. Today's topic: co-ed clubs, co-ed MCs, and female president. The question was brought to me. I guess my man John Bunch Black Dragon did a video today asking about female presidents. So somebody called me and said, "Hey, Sal, can you speak on female presidents?" Okay, I told them I didn't know nothing about it, and then they told me. So I went to Black Dragon's page and watched a little bit of what he was saying. This is my take on it, and I'm gonna just say this. First off, you're talking about co-ed clubs. Okay, the definition of co-ed is what I used to post. I posted this. I posted this headliner with the title of co-ed club so that you can see exactly what it meant. A co-ed club is co-ed is short for co-education. This means both men and women can play on the same team. Um, uh, that's the definition. Basically, co-ed means that men and women can play on the same team. Period. All right. So, what do you guys think about co-ed MCs? For the most part, you have your traditional motorcycles. What up, Mr. The Queen is on there, y'all. The Queen is on there. for the most part, you guys have your co-ed MCs, and tradition stated at the time, from tradition, that co-ed MCs were not allowed. I don't know at what point the co-ed MCs, the first co-ed MC existed, or what made it come about. Um, but there are co-ed MCs, and all I'm gonna say is this: most of your co-ed MCs are mostly family clubs, husbands, wives, boyfriend, girlfriends type of thing. And because they hang out together, they ride together. Uh, they kind of just join the same club. That way, they can spend as much family time together as possible. It may be a situation where the girlfriend is jealous of the boyfriend, or the boyfriend is jealous of the girlfriend, and he don't want her out there on the set. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, most likely because he the one doing what he doing, and or she doing what she doing. So they join a co-ed club, whatever it may be. You got different reasons. Again, some people probably join a co-ed club thinking that it's not as serious as a traditional all men's motorcycle club or traditional all women's motorcycle club. But whatever the reasons, co-ed clubs do exist. Now, when you speak on the equal, is a female treated exactly the same way as a man treated in a co-ed club? To a certain degree. I don't care what club you're in, co-ed, all female, or all male club. Whenever you see a female on a motorcycle, you're going to give her special preparations. Everybody knows that I try my best not to get a queen. No special preparations. I mean, from the point of she has to wash her own bike, has to maintenance her own bike, has to park her own bike, has to be able to pick her own bike up. She has to be able to ride her ride. She has to be able to know how to get, when the gas stops. But I do that because my thing of it is, being who I am, and especially being a husband, when she's out there on that motorcycle, I need to know that she can handle being on a motorcycle, not let alone being in the MC. Okay, the fact that she's even in the MC, she has to know even more than the average female. You feel what I'm saying? She's responsible to know even more. She has a bigger responsibility than just a regular female on a motorcycle because she's in a motorcycle club. So you have to act accordingly. The rules for a motorcycle club don't change per female to male. Motorcycle club rules are motorcycle club rules. Period. If you're in a motorcycle club and they got two set of bylaws, a set of bylaws for the women and a set of bylaws for the men, hey, if you agreed to that and you agreed to be in that club, then more power to you. Kudos. Is it right? Who's to say what's right? Who's to say what's wrong? Me personally, I would disagree with it. But if that's the club that you signed up for and that's what was there when you got there, then accept it and respect it, as they say. But the rules of the motorcycle club are the same. The rules don't have a male version and a female version. So even if you're in a co-ed club, there's basic rules that go right down the middle. They don't have a male or female in front of them. Odyssey Taylor, Black Power, what's up, Sarah from Houston? Keep doing your thing. God bless. What up, Odysseus Taylor? That's how you pronounce that? Odysseus Taylor, Odysseus Taylor? I got you, man, all the way from Houston, Texas, checking in. What up? So, let's get that understood now. Okay. There is no difference between a man and woman in the co-ed club. They both have to follow the same rules. They both have to ride their motorcycle. They both have to pay dues. They both have to do whatever the rules of that club state that they have to do. A female in any club, female, all female club, or even in a co-ed club, should not be treated any less preferential treatment. However, we as males on the bike set, we do treat the females with a little bit more love. For example, a female is not even in your club. Me and 4 or 5 other cats standing around, and a female pull up, and she wants to park her bike. A female, all she gotta do is stop in front of the pack, look over there at us, and kind of like, do her little thing, and somebody gonna say, hey, let me park that for you. Now, 9 times out of 10, I don't get down like that. I'm not parking nothing. If you rode it there, you better park it and you put it and all that out of time. But for the most part, when I talk to my partner, man, why you park her bike? Man, because I didn't want her to hit my bike. Hey, Ronell Smith, I thank you, man, for that $2, man. I appreciate that, man, for real. Shout out to my man, Ronell Smith, man. I appreciate the love. What state is Washington, D.C. in? Boy, if you don't get your Carol Gonzalez, how to get rid of, man, so whoever this is, let me block them. Block. Yeah, view deleted message. Yeah. Let me delete them Anyway, remove. Anyway, so that's whoever that was with the stupid question. So when I asked him, dude, why you park her bike? She strapped the bike. He said, "Sell, I really parked her bike because I didn't want her to get too close to mine and drop her bike and knock my shit over. I didn't feel like dealing with all that." Hey, I feel you. You know, I hear you. I feel you. I'm just not gonna be able to do it, man. I think all females should have to hold their own weight, especially a female in a motorcycle club. If you have MC on the back of your vest, there is no difference between me and you. Whatever you ride, you ride. Whatever I ride, I ride. I gotta handle my motorcycle like you gotta handle your motorcycle. Period. Point blank. And it's just that simple. All right. So there is nothing in the bylaws that say co-ed MC, the female is treated less, the male is treated more, and or vice versa. But like I said, there is this thing on the bike set that females can't, they just got that. We always look at, and that comes from the gentleman in us. Appreciate you. Keep doing your thing in the real way. I got you, man. I appreciate you. And man, shout out to my man Ronell Smith, man, for that $2 donation. Don't forget, anybody that's watching this, man, you can hit the super chat button. That's the little $ button right next to the chat button when you leave a message at, man. FHO appreciates it all. Trust me. Keith Durham. Yeah, if she can't handle her bike, she don't need it. No, and I totally agree. I totally agree. And it's also a little bit more than that about not being able to handle your bike. On there. All right, let me see, answering some of these questions. No, yeah, now. All right, so where we at? Okay, just want to make sure I'm getting all the questions in. My thing keeps shutting down. Okay, it's not even the issue of if she can't. Nobody should be. If you can't handle a bike that you bought, you need to take it back or do something else or figure out how to handle it. I don't care who you're, male, female, whatever. That's just that. But let's get to the origin of the core. Let's talk about the core MC. Okay, the question was asked of me, I guess, and this was the whole thing. Sell a co-ed MC. This thing keeps shutting down. I don't know what the heck is going on, but it keeps shutting down. So let me go over here because I want to be able to get these questions. If you guys ask me a question, a co-ed MC. Are co-ed MCs respected? All MCs should be respected. If they have MC on their back, they should be respected. Number one. Number two, everybody should be respected because as of being a man or a female. Period. Point blank. Nobody should be disrespected. I don't care if you got MC or whatever on your back, MC or SC. Everybody should be respected. But the question he was asking was, do co-ed MCs get the same respect as an all-male MC or all-female MC? You feel what I'm saying? My answer should be yes, because they are MC. Again, I tell you guys all the time, it's not the individuals that you should be bonding with or respecting, it's the patch. The patch should always be respected. When is Memorial Day? What? Man, I got a whole bunch of, I got a whole bunch of idiot stuff on my app, man. A whole bunch of idiot stuff. Remove and block. Anyway, that's number one. I think one of the biggest things we need to get to is that no matter what, the patch should be respected. Whether if it has MC on there, it should be respected. All right, it's just that simple. Okay. The second thing of it is that the question was, well, Sil, I don't feel like a co-ed MC is going to be a real MC because the females ain't going to be able to ride as hard as the males. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? They got females out there right now running circles around men on these motorcycles. They got females out there riding CVO, from CVOs down to whatever. And then they got females with 48 state patches. You got females with the Highway Smiley patch. You got females out there getting it in. You got females, going cross country without no man, period. They riding their motorcycle by themselves across country, across state lines. So when you say that you in an all-male club and you think your club is bigger or better than a co-ed club, or even a female club, you crazy. Because motorcycling is motorcycling. Again, motorcycling doesn't have a gender. Period. Motorcycling is motorcycle. You can motorcycle however uh, however you want to, and it just is what it is. Motorcycling doesn't have a gender. So my question is, do the males in a co-ed club make the females ride as hard as they do? Well, I know one club here in Atlanta, man, the Regulators. Everybody in the Regulators is one of the oldest sports bike clubs here in Georgia. At one time, they were a powerhouse here in Georgia. I'm not saying that they're not now, but at one time, at the peak of their existence, they were a powerhouse, a club to be reckoned with here in Georgia. And everybody in that club, males and females, had to ride their motorcycles. When we went to St. Louis, when we went to Alabama, when we went to, I know we had a chapter in St. Louis, they had a chapter in St. Louis, Kentucky, and St. Louis. You had to ride your motorcycle. Female or male, I didn't give a damn if you was a regulator, you had to ride your motorcycle. Shout out to the Regulators, man, for real. Um, I really don't like this thing, man, because this thing is, unwanted commercial comment or spam, personally, pornography, report. Alright, so hopefully that takes care of it. Alright, yes, sir, the ladies are trying they damn to raise the bar. Not trying, they are. Yeah, I got you. They not trying, they are raising the bar. The females, especially here in Atlanta, and I mean, I'm watching them all over the globe too. But here in Atlanta, man, listen here, us males, we better step our game up because the females are trying to dominate the MC. Period. They not playing no games with the motorcycles they ride. They not playing no games with none of the stuff that they do. They are riding their motorcycles and they riding big boy bikes. They not riding no little kid bikes. Period. They're not doing that. They are playing no games. So you can talk that smack about a female cannot ride you if you want to. You mess around and get left somewhere in Nebraska, so somewhere up in Wyoming. You feel what I'm saying? She be gone, long gone, and you be stuck like a truck. Okay, so if you're in a co-ed club, and I'm gonna say, let's just say the co-ed club is 5 females and 17 males. You got 22 members. Okay, it's still a co-ed club. The females got to hold their weight. They doing their thing, the whole 9 yards. Now it's time for elections. Can a female be the president of a co-ed club or vice president? Can a female be a president or vice president of a co-ed club? Anybody got any takes on that? Anybody got any comments? Anybody got any takes? Somebody tell me something. Somebody say something. Somebody give me something. Queen, you on here? Anybody on here? Can a female be a president or vice president of a co-ed club? And I'm gonna tell you like this: that the vice president part is easy. Let's see. If she part of the club, why can't she be president? I got you, Larry Ramsey. I definitely got you. Anybody else? Anybody else? Can a female be president of a co-ed club? Lorenzo Watson, I don't see any reason not to if it's a co-ed club. Okay? Ray Bandana, I would hope that the bylaws would state who can be P or VP. That's Ray Bandana. Lorenzo Watson said he don't see any reason why not. Anybody else? Real quick. Okay. Yes, a female can be the president of a co-ed club. Any full patch member that qualifies according to whatever rules and regulations that you set for your club, any full patch member can, if he or she qualifies for that position, can be president or vice president of that club. I say yes, it's co-ed by definition, that part. More importantly, the question was, well, still, if we have a female president and we have to deal with the OMCs, then what do we do? well then they have to deal with her. If she is a female president, they have to deal with her. Well, what if our sergeant at arms is a female? Then they have to deal with her. They have to deal with whoever your club puts at the head of the table. And the club needs to stand behind her or them or that female when it's time for her to go to meet with the OMCs. I would never send my wife into battle to deal with no OMCs by herself. I'm not even in her club. But if my wife had to go sit down with any other man about anything, I would have to be there because I'm in the MC world. But for example, if this female president doesn't have a significant other who's in the bike world or whatever, then the highest ranking male should automatically want to be with her and accompany her when she's going to deal with other males. We already know the stigmatism that how females get treated. For example, if my wife takes the car to the mechanic, he sees a female who don't know what he's talking about, so she said she simply needs a brake job. Okay, so all she needs, all I need you to do is change the brake pad. They go down there and just tell them put the pads on the bike. She come back now to bill $1,000 because she done got rotors. He charged her for the pin, the grease. He done charged her for everything when all she needed was the pads changed. She didn't need no rotors. I don't see any reason not, but she is going to have to gain that respect and covering when dealing with the OMCs. It's what the dominant says. What do you mean it's what the dominant? Yes, some of the females have command more respect. Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean it's what the dominant says? Rob. No. If the head of your table is a female and the dominant say we don't want to talk to her, the club needs to stand behind that. And again, this is the situation where I tell you, you have to be prepared for every aspect of it. So if your club has to speak to the dominants and the dominants say, well, we're not talking to no female, well, that's our president, player. So if you don't want to talk to our president and the club has decided that we're not going to send anybody else, the president has decided, then you don't talk to our club and we deal with things accordingly. It's just that simple. But nobody, and again, I'm going to say this, nobody should dictate who, what, where, and why of your club. The who, the what, the where, and the why of your club. Nobody. We all in this thing together. It's all about respect. It's all about following the rules and regulations. It's all about the protocol. And I'm going to just say this, and again, this is no disrespect to no region and no OMC, no dominant. But if your club was blessed in properly, they knew your club was a co-ed club, then they or whoever should not have a problem with dealing with the head of your table if it's a female. Now, if they told you, hey man, we don't mind you guys being a co-ed club, but we never want to talk to a woman, and that was the agreement that y'all made and y'all agreed to, then guess what? Then they never have to talk to a woman. It's just that simple. But the club on a whole has to support the head of the table, whether it be female or male. If it's a female, then you guys got to support that. And nobody should really tell you, well, I'm not talking to y'all president because she's a female. Well, player, that's our president. It's just that simple. That's our president. And if you don't want to talk to her, then you don't want to talk to this club. And again, I'm not trying to get anybody riled up or get anybody incited or anything like that. I'm just telling you actual factuals. Period. It's the same thing with a female MC. Okay? It's the same thing with a female MC. If it's an all-female MC and the OMC wants to speak to the head of the table, then they gonna say, I don't want to talk to no female. Go get somebody to represent y'all. No, this is our club. At that point, the females have to band together and support their club on whatever the decision that is made. You feel what I'm saying? You don't change the rules and regulations of my club. I'm not going to change the rules and regulations of my club to fit your understanding. Whoever blessed co-ed club will have to intervene if that becomes an issue. Hey, what to do, Big Sale? Great discussion. Thank you, Brian. Ray Bandana, appreciate you. Dirty Broke, I appreciate that, man. For real, for real. I appreciate you. Respecting the patch and supporting the head of the MC, period. That's what it's all about. When you say you want to see the head of you want to see this patch. If you want to see this patch, this is our representative of this patch, and this is who has to come see you. It's just that simple. Hey man, y'all give a shout out to my man Dirty Broke, man. I salute you back, big homie. Trust me, I do, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So understand this. Again, the in a co-ed club, there are no rules for women. There are no rules for men. The bylaws. There are no bylaws for women. There are no bylaws for men. And again, if you're in a club like that where there are different bylaws or different rules, then hey, and you agree to that, you signed up to that for that, then that's something that you deal with on that level. But there should not be the basic rules. The bulk of the rules should go right down the middle. They don't have a female version or a male version. They are just the rules that have to be followed. Um, Let me see. The CMC to each his own, of course. But I can't and wouldn't be a part of a co-ed. What he says, I can and wouldn't be a part of a co-ed. That's just me, California, me CA, me crazy or liking old school tradition, but just wouldn't. And again, that's why you wouldn't join one. That's your right. That's everybody's right. I don't have to join a co-ed club or a men's club or hell, if a woman want to take a man to her, all female club with a dude. Hey, don't start none. This is Atlanta. Don't let me see that. Just like your male social clubs. That's just something I can't bear to see, player. I just can't bear to see a male social club. I'm sorry. It is what it is, but I can't bear to see it. C-Mac, what up with it? And again, but female presidents of female MCs have to be able to hold. They on the same. When we call a president's meeting, she got to come in there and represent just like all the other males. She got to come in there and stand up for her club like the other males got to. The other male presidents got to stand up, like they got to stand up for their clubs. There is no difference. A president is a president if they have MC on their back, male or female. A lot of people say, well, the female clubs, they're not as hard as the male club. Why not? Well, you don't expect the females to ride like the men. Why not? Well, so we don't expect the females to fight like the men to fight. Why not? Why not? I'm watching the news, and I'm watching the news and whatever that other little show is they got on TV every day, where these females is out there splitting wigs, man. You feel what I'm saying? Let me keep telling y'all something. Respect is respect. You will learn to keep your hands off of other people and their property. I don't care who it belongs to, male and or female. The females in my house, every last one of them, try them if you want to. And again, I'm not saying no female. So you said a female can whoop a man? Yes, it can happen. It can happen. Should it happen, or it should never be a situation where a female and a man is physically fighting. That should never happen. But can a female whoop a man? Yes. Okay. Can a female hold her own? Yes. It's the same thing in the MC. You tell me why in the MC that a female is treated less than a man. A female with MC, we're not talking about a female property, we're not talking about an SC, we're talking about a female with MC on her back. I'll give you another perfect example. And I'm going to say this person because I love this person and I know this person dearly and I don't think they would mind me saying it. My girl Doc J out of Phoenix, Arizona, Other Side of Darkness. Shout out to Other Side of Darkness, Phoenix, Arizona, my girl Doc J. She is an awesome woman, beautiful woman, all female, ain't no femme, ain't nothing, and no disrespect to my he-she's and my femmes and them, them butches or whatever y'all want to call it. Ain't no disrespect to none of y'all. I love y'all just the same. All right, so let's get that out of the way. But my girl Doc J, all female, all woman, she is going to handle her business just like any other male and respect the position of the male. See, that's how it all works. A true female president would know how to be a boss and how to deal with other bosses. You get what I'm saying? You got a lot of these females. Bruce Perry is the live right now. Yes, this is it's right now, Bruce. Man, shout out to my man Bruce Perry, one of the Rare Breed's finest. Love you, big on me. Um, Most females, a lot of people say, well, still females are emotional. Yes, but the times are damn near turning. I got it's more emotional men than females. Damn near, it's almost about 50-50. It might be 48-52, 48 female, 52 male, but it's getting close. It's getting real close. But a lot of people say females are emotional. Yes, they are. But what do that have to do with handling business at hand? If a female or anybody is true president or vice president material or head of the table material, then that's just what it is. If so, you're telling me that you have a club and you have a female who's on top of her game, but because she's a female, you don't want her to run your club and she can take your club to the next level? What we got? Lorenzo Watson, Big Sale. My break is over, so I catch the replay later. Hey man, I appreciate you, Lorenzo, for real. Eli Taylor, hey Big Sale, watching you here at Gold's Gym in the upstairs SC. Much love. Hey man, I appreciate you too, Eli Taylor. Black Ops, Silent Assassin says we're not talking to females, and you're still going to comply. Hey, well that's where's Silent Assassin? Where you say that at? Where you say that at? Check this out, player. And again, if the females was blessed in and they done everything properly, and you decide you don't want to talk to them, then they got to do what they got to do. However they need to do it. Whether they need to go get the people that bless the men to deal with y'all or deal with y'all on their own. But I'm going to tell you like this. Understand this. Every female on the set has a son, brother, uncle, husband, boyfriend, side piece, sugar daddy, grandfather, whatever. That if you put your hands on them, then they So you never know who you're grabbing on. And I tell people that all the time. Be careful, player. You might get away with smacking her around, but she might just know somebody that might smack your ass around. Hey, Big Phil. Got you on this, Charlotte. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys, man. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel, FHO Atlanta GA. Make sure you hit the bell so you stay up to date on all of my current posts. Also, there's a $ next to the chat button. It's called a super chat button. Drop your boy a few dollars. We got some things we're trying to buy. Number one is this camera, man. We're trying to get this camera so we can go to the next level. You say, Black Ops, no, sir. I'm just telling you. So when it comes to, you got it, yeah, babe. You good? So, no, it's facing this way. No. So when it comes to females being softer than males, I don't know where y'all get that from. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, females are delicate. Yes, we do. How many teaspoons, man? I'll tell you, boy. When it comes to this MC thing, if they have MC on their back, you ought to treat them equal, male and or female. Can females be president of a co-ed club? Yes. Can females be president of an all-male or all-female club? Yes. Can females be president of an all-male club? No. It's an all-male club. It's an all-male club. Period. But if you join a co-ed club as a male or a female, then you need to know that you can be led by a female. How far are you away from the camera? Wow, what's going on there, bro? You need to get closer. Y'all can't hear me? Sight. Oh man. Open the blind behind you so you see, get more light. Okay. Y'all don't have enough light. Let me see. That makes me darker though, but hey, that's what you say. All right. Okay. At the end of the day, if we all respect each other, then it would be all about the motorcycling, the memories, the laughter, the bonding, and not the bullshit. I totally agree. That's what it's all about, period, in the beginning. Like I said, it was brought to me, again, and I just wanted to touch on the subject real quick because for whatever reason, we have this stigma that a female can't be the president of a club. And a female can be the president of a club if that's the rules of that club. If it's a co-ed club, yes, you can be governed by a female. Yes, you have to respect her get down, and you have to respect her wishes and her leadership in the club. And that's the most, probably one of the hardest things is to get males to get a man to follow a woman. You feel what I'm saying? If she ain't going to the bedroom, it's hard for a man to follow a woman. You feel what I'm saying? If she ain't going to the bedroom, it's hard for a man to follow a woman. Oh man, well shout out to I got my man one down on here. The set needs to be split. Females need to be only in an all-female club. If a dude is in a club that the president is a female, then he is in a female club. Shout out to my man Goldie from One Down. That's his take on it. One Down. Female clubs need to congregate with female clubs. Hey, I would never join a co-ed club. Never again. I would never join a co-ed club. Only because there is a difference. If I'm in a club with my wife, do I expect for her to get down if it's time to get down? Do I expect for her to be able to handle a rough neck like I would handle a rough neck? No, that's my wife. And a lot of times, trying to protect her or them will get you in more trouble. Corey Fisher, old Negro, I'm on this kinfolk. What up? My man John Wayne, Rob laugh a lot. C-Mac, I'm married and the only female president I answer to is wifey. Hey, there it is, C-Mac. Happy life, happy wife, happy life. So Goldie says female clubs need to congregate with female clubs. So Goldie, when you say that, do you mean that female clubs shouldn't be allowed to ride with male clubs? They shouldn't be allowed to function at male club events. Like for example, I'm just going to use them, and I already used them earlier. So do you think Other Side of Darkness, which is an all-female club, should not be able to function with, let's say, somebody like Soul Brothers or Rare Breed? Is that what you're saying? I'm not. What up? So let me see what Goldie says on that. But I'm gonna tell you guys something, man. One of the things that you guys have to start doing is reading your bylaws. I promise you, in Goldie bylaws, that is in there that no female will ever be at the. Let's not use any names. Okay, I can use. Okay, but I got you. I promise you, in One Down bylaws, that is in their bylaws that no female will be at the head of the table. So any female that deals with One Down or associates with One Down will already know that that'll never happen. You know, you have a place. This is the highest part you can go. So be it, and that's it. That's all. But if you're in a co-ed club, again, co-ed clubs are in existence, and they just are what they are. You feel what I'm saying? They do exist for whatever reason. Like I said earlier, most co-ed clubs are husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, sister, brother, whatever they may be. And they do that because, hey, most of the time the husband and wife join together because that's all the time that they have to spend together. They don't have any extra time away from each other, except that little time that they get, they're going to go ride their motorcycle. Elisa Nicole, you have a special place in my heart. Man, this stuff is killing me, man. All right. Christopher Wilson, Big Sale, can we sit down and chop it up next month? St. Louis. I'd like to hear more about protocol. Anytime. That's something for co-ed clubs to deal with. Has no bearing on nothing I do. Exactly. You're an all-male club, Bruce. But I'm saying, the question was brought up again, can a female be the president of a co-ed club? Yes, a female can be the president of a co-ed club. If your rules are not set up that no female can be at the head of the table, because I'm pretty sure that some co-ed clubs do have it in their rules that a male will always have to be at the head of the table. And if that be the case, then that's just the case. But whatever the rules state is what. If they don't state that, then ain't nothing you can do about that. Period. And that's just it. That just is what it is. So, anybody else got any more questions? But understand this: is co-ed traditional? No. Is all female clubs traditional? For the most part, no. So you got different views, you got different takes on it, man. Okay, in my book, a female is either property of or she entertainment. Hey, that's from Goldie. Bruce Perry, okay, I got him. Corey Fisher, what up, Tick? Brady Lawrence, what up, Sil? This is Foreplay with True Riders, MCATL. Been down this road with one of our chapters. From what I remember, if your club patch is 3-piece with MC, females can't hold president, VP, or sergeant at arms. What does the three-piece patch have to do with it? Brady, explain to me what is the three-piece, four-piece, five-piece? What does any of that have to do with it? The patch itself. If the club is established as an MC and it's a co-ed MC, I don't care how many layers the patch or how many three pieces of the patch that it has. If that's not in the rules to say that she can't be, then who is to say she can't be? Like, and I just said that earlier. If you just now tuning in, if a female president picks a female sergeant at arms, then the club has to roll with that. And she has to be able to deal with the OMCs and everybody else that comes along. Like I just told you, my wife, and this is my wife is in an all-female club. Okay, but she will never be able to deal with another man on any other issues. Any issues you got with a man, I don't give a damn if he fixing the car, if it's the trash company, if she's got to go buy some shoes or whatever she got to do other than some general shopping type stuff. My wife will never deal with another man on negotiating nothing. He will deal with me. That's just is what it is, because I'm not going to allow you that much freedom with my wife. That's just how it goes. That's my own personal. But we're talking on some motorcycle shit. At the same time, my wife being in a motorcycle club, she has to know how to conduct herself as a lady. She's in her own club. She has to know how to ride her motorcycle. She know that she damn well better not have no man backing her bike up to the curb and all this and all that. She ain't got no man washing her bike when, just, we don't play none of them games over here. My wife has to ride, wash, wipe, maintenance, all of that. Now, again, if it's somebody that I know, i.e. one of y'all, and I know that, and one of my partners, shall I say, and at ACL, I see Queen Bike Dirty, man, I'm finna touch it up, man, no problem. Or she will call me and say, hey, babe, so-and-so want to wash my bike. Hey, you good, boom. You feel what I'm saying? But that's how my relationship is. That's how my marriage is. That's how I run my marriage. My wife is not free to entertain the company of no other man for any other reason. But that's me. I don't care if it's the MC or non-MC. Again, that's me and my household. But at the same time, she's in an all-female club. They do what they do. I let them get out how they get out. I let them motorcycle how they motorcycle. But do I expect for them to have to ride their bike? Yes. Does my wife have to ride her bike? Yes. You join the motorcycle club, you will ride your motorcycle. And anybody that knows me knows that she can't get on the back. She ain't no more ride on the back of my bike. As long as you got a bike and ain't nothing wrong with your bike, get your ass on your own motorcycle. Period. Again, any questions? Don't forget to hit the channel, FHO Atlanta GA. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. Don't forget the super chat button that's down there in the comment section. Donate to the channel, man. We're trying to get this camera, man. And Goldie know what camera I'm trying to get. Why do everybody want to make everything equal? Male clubs are male, female clubs are female. If everybody stopped pussyfying everything and stand for something, life would be okay. Corey Fisher, why do everybody want to make everything equal? Male clubs are male, female clubs are female. But what I'm saying, Corey, you still can't deny the fact that there are co-ed clubs. And all I'm saying is that if you join a co-ed club, then a female can be at the head of your table because it's a co-ed club. There's no such thing as the male in the co-ed club are more privy than the women in the co-ed club. That's just what I'm saying. Bruce Perry says, is there a difference between a co-ed club and a male club that have women wearing colors that represent support for the remit club? I'm not sure. The remit clubs. Bruce Perry said, is there a difference between a co-ed club and male clubs that have women wearing colors that represent support for the remit club? I'm not sure. The difference, Bruce, between that represents support for their club. They're wearing colors that represent support for their clubs. I've seen a co-ed club with property of. I've seen a man wear a property of vest of a female. I've seen a man on the back of a bike, of a female bike, holding on. She was in the club, and he wasn't in the club, and he was on the back of her bike in the passenger seat while she drove. I seen that with my own eyes. I'm not telling you nothing else. I've seen a female in a co-ed club have a male property of in their club. I've seen it with my own eyes. Don't tell me I haven't seen it. Um, and again, if you if how do I say this without getting in trouble? If your pimp game or your Mac is that strong to where a female Mac is that strong to where she can get a male to put on a property of vest, then so be it. Property of means exactly what it is. Property of that club or that individual, that club and or individual. So if he's hanging out with that club and she wants to protect him away from all you other scavenger females, and she put a property up on him, then it's hands off. It's just that simple. Hey, Daryl Robertson, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that donation, man. That was the time I got you. Question. Not sure if you've been asked this, but do you respect a all-male club and a co-ed club equally? One down, I respect the patch. I'm going to respect the patch. I'm going to respect any patch that has MC on it. Period. If the patch has MC, then it has my respect. Again, one of the things I spoke on my other, you can go back to one of my other YouTube videos, is that a lot of times people get it mixed up and they start, you fall in love with the individual instead of falling in love with the patch. You respect the individual instead of respecting the patch. You can say that there is a difference between a male club and a co-ed club, but all I'm respecting is the MC. So my club, or the club that I will be in, is not a co-ed club. So who am I to make my club an all-male club, or to make a club, who am I to put an all-male club higher than a co-ed club? I'm respecting the MC. If they got the MC on their back, I'm respecting the MC. I do not at all. Okay, and that's your choice. So if it don't say MC on the back, that you're not going to respect it, how is that right? Respect to respect. What I'm saying is this. I don't have MC on the back of my FHO vest because I'm not an MC. But at that point, you have to respect me as an individual. What I'm saying is, the question was, do you respect a male MC over a co-ed MC? I'm going to respect the MC. Now, if a person doesn't have MC on their vest, then I got to respect the individual, period. That's the difference, Ramsey. One down, Bruce. I do not at all. Bruce said one down, I don't. So Bruce and one down said they don't respect co-ed clubs. That's their choice. That's their choice. So Bruce and one down, if you were having a function, and a co-ed club came to your function, do they get in or do they not get in? Again, thank you, Daryl Robinson, for the $2 donation. Trust me, I appreciate it. Brady Lawrence, it has to do with the history of the three-piece patch and MC. We were told in order for them to be able to hold those positions, then patches need to be one piece and motorcycle spelled out. I've been trying to do the research on that, and I can't find anywhere where motorcycle spelled out is what the females have to do. A lot of times, the OMCs in certain regions will make the females spell motorcycle out so that they don't have MC. Their vest would have to say motorcycle club. Okay, but they're still functioning and operating and doing everything that an MC does. So does motorcycle club spelled out make them less of an MC? You know, and again, I've done my research and I couldn't find anything in the history that where that came into play. It just that was just something that was put down by I guess different OMCs at different times in different regions. So I can't really say that. I accept it, but I don't respect it. Okay. Well, there it is from Bruce. He says he accepts it, but he don't respect it. And again, those are the choices of those individuals. Period. Those are their choices. If Bruce Perry say, "Hey, he gonna accept your co-ed club, but he not gonna respect it," you know, then it just is what it is. It's a lot of shit I don't respect. Okay. Everybody in this whole thing, man, has choices. You have choices to do whatever you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it, etc. All I'm saying is this: if you join a co-ed club, yes, a woman can be at the head of the table. If you don't agree with a co-ed club, you don't agree. If you're not in the co-ed club, you're not in the co-ed club. Um, all female club president should be respected just like an all male club president. The MC is what you respect first. The individual has to be respected. That's just across the board on life. Because if you disrespect any individual, then you deal with whatever comes with that individual being disrespected. But on the MC side of it, like I'm telling you, I'm not going to ever join the MC because of an individual. I'm going to join the MC because of the MC, because of the patch that's on the back of the MC. Period. I'm not going to join no MC for no other reason other than that. And I think that's a mistake that a lot of people make. Corey Fisher is an all-male MC that don't move for anything without their woman to do motorcycle shit 24/7 at co-ed club. Can I say this without getting in trouble? Probably. It is what it is. You got a lot of all-male clubs that got bitch niggas in them. They got, niggas that act bitchified. Is that a co-ed club? You got some presidents. We all know some presidents that's just straight, they just straight bitchified niggas. And they at the head of the table. So does that make that a co-ed club? If the club is not co-ed, it's not co-ed. If the club wasn't based on the foundation of being a co-ed club, if it was based on the foundation of being an all-male club, then it's an all-male club. So that's just is what it is. But I need names. Who y'all talking about? What are you talking about, Goldie? Just kidding. Again, man, at the end of the day, female presidents should be respected as just like a man president. A co-ed club president, female or male, should be. If we call a president's meeting and they are presidents, they should have to hold their weight just like a man. A man or a woman should have to hold their weight equally. They got to represent their club equally. They got to be down for their club equally the same way. Pharaoh Soul MC, Sell, a all-female MC president will always have the struggle of being respected due to tradition and gender. Always. We already know that. That's a fight that they're gonna have for the rest of their life. Some handle it well, and some don't. So these guys that you say are bitchified, what are they, gay? I don't know what they are. And again, that's just me talking. Don't take everything I say in profile. I didn't say nobody was bitchified. I'm just saying we all know individuals in clubs that we feel like act like bitches or maybe bitchified or maybe gay or maybe whatever. So whatever it is what it is. I'm not saying no club in particular. I'm not saying no person in particular. So don't read into that part of it. All I'm saying is that you judge the character of an individual however you judge the character of an individual. The question was, if an all-male club can only move with the wives, is that a co-ed club? No, that's an all-male club. Period. That's the answer to that question. So just because this dude, he's in an all-male club, but everywhere he go, his wife has to go, is he in a co-ed club? No, he's in an all-male club. Okay? Derek Frederick. What up, Sarah from Fort Worth, Texas? Good info, sir. Appreciate you, sir. Is that law or personal opinion? What part? What part there, Corey? Is that law or personal opinion? Pussy causes problems and pussy in the clubs is a big problem. So I'm old school, MC, men's club, agree. And some will say that ain't true, but you don't see no women in OMC clubs. They do have a women's OMC club. They got an all-female OMC club. Yes, there is one that exists. Do your own work, see. They do have an all-female OMC club, Outlaw Motorcycle Club. They do have they got a couple of Outlaw Motorcycle clubs that are all female. Yes, they do. Oh yeah, you are right. Yeah, I'm just telling you. Yeah, you're right. I thought you quick. So, like I said, the world is changing, and again, you all know It's some she-males, some shims, some dems in the hood that's harder than some of the niggas that some of the males that, and I hate to use the N word, I'm sorry, harder than some of the males that we know. You feel what I'm saying? I done ran up on a couple of them and had to think about, do I want this fight or do I just want to give him a pass? I think I'd be better off if I give him a pass and just let me go and make it to the house. All right, what question you got? But still, I'm that MC shit, Men's Club. I got you. What's good, Michael Fisher? Question: what you got for me? One down. At the end of the day, it's all about whatever it is that you respect or whatever it is that you get down with. Okay, sure. Do you respect transgender homosexual men? Do I respect them? I have no issues with anyone. Do I have any transgender or homosexual friends? No. No, I don't. How do I deal with them? I don't. That's them over there. That's their lifestyle. Understand this. I'm going to surround myself with people that's doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm going to surround myself with people that's trying to go where I'm trying to go. I'm going to surround myself with people that do what I do. I don't I'm not on the homosexual shit, so I'm not hanging with homosexuals. I'm not on the transgender shit, so I'm not hanging with transgenders. Am I out here bashing them and hating them? No, I don't hate nobody. I don't hate nobody. I don't wish ill on nobody. None of that. It is whatever you do what you do in your lane. Just don't come into my lane. Now, if you try to enforce yourself on me or approach me with that or include me in that, then we got a problem. Yeah, because now you're infringing on my get down and how I get down. What up, Thunder? KC in the building. That's just what it is. So, again, to each his own. To however it go. They do have a transgender motorcycle club. I just saw the video for that the other day. They do have a transgender motorcycle club. They do have a gay male club, all gay male motorcycle club. All these things that you guys are asking about are actually in existence. You live in the A. Oh, you know some. I didn't say I didn't know any. I don't hang with them. They're not in my immediate circle. If you had an event, would you feel comfortable with allowing a all transgender homosexual club to enter your event? Again, if I had an event and it was a... Am I back? Yeah, I think I'm back. Bad connection. All right, am I back now? Start speaking on homo shit and YouTube pulled they would be uncomfortable unless all they care about is money. I'm with you on that one, Goldie. Hey, man, they would be uncomfortable unless all they care about is money. Yeah, one down fact. The man got him. Am I back yet? I don't even think I'm back yet, man. Am I gone? Anyway, I think I'm gone, man. Am I back, Corey? Am I back? Okay. Everybody say I'm up. Anyway, so that was my thing, man. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. All I'm saying is this. If you join a co-ed club, yes, a female can be the president, the head of the table. Yes, you can't have a female sergeant at arms. Yes, you can't have a female. Hell, you can have an all-female cabinet and be in a co-ed club if that's how it turns out. If that's not what you're into, then don't join a co-ed club. Respect the patch. Respect the MC pimping the patch. Respect the patch, male and or female. Nobody should be getting treated differently, and respect on the whole is due to everybody. That's number one. However, whatever lane you get out in, we ain't been on some gay shit, some transgender. We've been all over the globe. Whatever lane you in, that's what lane you in. Stay in your lane. I'm gonna stay in mine. We're gonna ride motorcycles and we're gonna keep it on that level. I love y'all. All that depends on the club bylaws, not for us to determine how they run that club. I'm with you, Corey. Anyway, that's my time. I'm gone. I love y'all. Hope this helps somebody out. I hope I answered a few questions. I hope I brought some light to it. Don't forget the PRO, January 19th to the 21st, St. Louis, Missouri. Again, thank all of the people who donated to the cause. What up, Perry? What you mean? Hold up, Bruce. Thanks to all the people that donated to the cause. I appreciate you. Philip Alexander, thank you, man. Sometimes being a brother is even better than being a superhero. That part right there. Again, much shout out to Philip Alexander, mad shout out. When females started into the motorcycle club life, it changed things, and it will never be equal for them. What's next is the impact of homosexual clubs that will change stuff again. Life is changing clubs, Goldie. Life. The more we accept so much stuff more and more and more. We're accepting a president right now who sexually harasses females. So life changes. Life has dictated the change on a lot of different things. I totally agree. The MC set is constantly changing. Bullying. You got all type of stuff going on. So yes, I totally agree. A major shout out to my man Philip Alexander, man. I appreciate that. I love you, brother. Bruce Perry say, no, what? Somebody put up a Honda handle, you better keep talking. He said, I better keep talking. That's my man Philip Alexander, man. He's a major FHO supporter. He always supports FHO. I appreciate him. I love him. And again, shout out to my man Philip Alexander. Shout out to my man Philip Alexander. You feel me? Here we go to this site for sex shit. Remove. You delete post. Okay. And report. Alright. Again, I hope that this video brought some education to you. I hope that it gave you something to talk about. Again, the PRO convention, St. Louis, Missouri, January 19th to the 21st. Me, Big Punchy Snowman. It's gonna be going down. If you hadn't got your tickets, go to www.theproconvention.com. Get there, be there. You will be a part of privilege of some real privileged information. We're gonna bring it to you raw and uncut. But don't forget, bring your bylaws. Because when you ask me a question, I'm gonna ask you what your bylaws say. I see OMCs that have women wearing vests that are reflective of the club or those co-ed clubs. If their club is exactly like the man's vest and it say MC on it, then hey. If a female got the exact vest that the male has and it says MC on it, then that's a co-ed club. Because her vest should have some difference and similarity. If you're not a full patch member, then you should not be able to wear a full patch, just like a regular member. Your patch has to be different in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Period. You should not be able to wear the same patch that a regular full patch member is wearing if you're not a regular full patch member. Period. It's just that simple. Alright? Anyway, that's my time. I love y'all. Y'all stay tuned for so much more. Don't forget to like the page, subscribe, tell a friend. Let's get these subscription numbers up, man. For real. I need y'all help on getting this thing together. Bruce Perry keeps talking about, hold on. Hey, man, I'm gone, man. You just not getting on. Rewind it. Do your thing. It's your boy, Big Seller FHOH, and I see. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hey, man, this Sunday, I'm going to be somewhere for all you haters. This Sunday, I'm going to be somewhere for all you haters, specifically for all you haters. When you see me where I'm at Sunday, yeah, just understand that this shit is for real, for real, for real. This Sunday, I'm going to be there. I'm it's your boy, Big Seller FHOH, and I see. Question. If it don't say MC on your back, it can be a club, even though you got a center patch. If it don't say MC, then it's no concern of yours, none whatsoever. I don't care what kind of patch they got on. If it don't say MC, and they're not perpetrating as no motorcycle club, then it has no concern of you whatsoever. And that's one thing I tell anybody. How am I worried about what his patch say or what it looked like, how many pieces it got if it don't say MC, when I was an MC? The FHO patch is a 3-piece patch. It don't have MC on there. So nobody in MC should be concerned about the FHO patch. It doesn't say MC. It's just my logo. It's my logo. It's my patch. It's just that simple. So what did Corey say? Dude gonna 175. You ain't got to do this. You gotta say a joke that makes everyone laugh. Hey, I ain't gotta say. I don't know no jokes. You feel me? I do got a joke for you. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. What's orange can push orange and it's crazy. Yeah, your president Donald Trump. That's my joke I got for you. But that ain't no joke. You know what I'm talking about? You better be prepared, man. He about to send us to oblivion. Anyway, I love y'all, man. Stay tuned for so much more. Don't forget, the PRO convention is going down January 19th to the 21st. I'll be there, I'll be in the building. Subscribe, like, tell a friend, share a friend. It's your boy Big Cell, FHOHNIC.